starting to take over. If they take a very fast tier 1 up top, let's say, and secure themselves the outpost, then two heroes who are gonna farm like in game 1, Mike, and that one did not...
Woke up and loop around looking for a very early first blood attempt. And Yopaj may be the unlucky target. He gets stunned up, the rocket barrage there as well as the split earth, and Yopaj is certainly giving way at first blood to Nuts on the Vengeful Spirit. Not having the greatest time so far either. 4 last hits, 0 denies. He is way behind Rappy right now on the Legion Commander at 13 and 1. In fact, they're diving him right now. Play hard, he will find him.
Yeah.
Magic Missile will be there and Nuts will find the trade, but Neon is going to be very, very satisfied with that kill ahead of Skem. With a draft like this, you need to get ahead early. Skem going to be chased down now, the Diabolic Edict being popped. Hustler with the Heavenly Grace just going to keep following him. Skem has no creeps to soak up this Edict, so he is going to end up going down for the Radiant side. Though, look at bot lane. Nuts is dead.
Yeah, you really have to watch out when you're trading with Puck. That trade every single time, and it doesn't pay off there. Oh.
Play hard again, playing around with Nuts. Nuts will have a Magic Missile in 2 seconds, so play hard. Fairy fires up. Orb is going to be there. He has the phase shift. He does not dodge though. Nuts Fairy firing once again. Nuts is in trouble, but he'll use the Shrine up now. Play hard's in trouble. Another phase shift to dodge, but it will not be enough. It's been happening. Drew has had a bit more space to farm on the gyro now. 3k net worth. He's slowly catching up. In fact, they are going to go after Rappy now. Rappy will avoid the call down, but can't avoid all that rocket barrage. He'll try to heal himself up, but it will be to no avail. So Drew will pick up his first kill of the game on the gyro. Gonna be pretty happy about that one. And go top lane. T1 is being pushed in by Skem in the dragon form. KYXY trying to delay this as long as possible. You do have Nuts coming in now as well on the Venge. They might try to make a play onto Skem, but he is a little bit too tanky, I believe. And in fact, Skem will try and turn around now onto the Omni. The play hard will jump in, the orb does connect, and now he just jumps straight in though. There's the purification from KYXY. Frost Shield will be there. They should be able to find this puck. The Magic Missile, he phase shifts. KYXY is so close to going down. It will be a 1-for-1 trade. They do find the puck before they find the Omni. In fact, never mind, they actually found a Gyrocopter as well. Top T1 also going down. RR finding that one. Now it looks like they're ready to try and make a play on KYXY. He's a pretty hard target to go after, but they have the Dream Call. They have Yopaj there, but he misses the LSA, and now the Heaven Grace comes out. It may not be enough though, as the Laguna will come in, and they will find some dual damage onto Rappy. Axe Rush would rather have the magic immunity, but he is going to get ganked up. Chain Frost immediately being thrown out just to slow him down, and they'll burst him down very, very easily. Vacation there. And so they will just go ahead and secure that mid tower. And a fight will ensue up in the top lane as Rappy trying to make a run for it. The call down will land, but Rappy really doesn't cop much damage. In fact, he goes for the duel attempt. Chain Frost will be there. They do split Earth with LC. He does still survive throughout all of it, but finally goes down. But here comes Sken now to clean up. He'll find Hustler on the Leshrac, and they found the LSA onto Drew. He's just trying to make a run for it. Can they stun him? They won't need to. They'll just Laguna him straight to the backside. And they might even find more as Play Hard takes a bounty. Should be able to orb away, and does. Alacrity won't find the target he was looking for. Nuts though, Magic Missile, that'll be juked out as well. They swap him in now, Play Hard. He's still just juking them out. He'll have another orb in a second. And yeah, he just gets out of there. No problems for the puck. That's a real concern for RR. They just don't seem to have the lockdown. Alacrity though, looking to try again. He'll get the concoction off this time around, and Play Hard. Has he overextended? He does phase shift, but does go down, but he got the Dream Call off on the Alk. Still though, there's no backup for that Dream Call to actually be effective.
Most of the damage is flying out from Hustler, and in fact, Hustler.
Yeah, they're going to find the jewel off onto the Leshrac, but a nice swap still. It looks like it won't really save him. They do get the victory in the end as well, and now they find Nuts on Venge. Alacrity gonna jump in. Won't use the stun though, it was on cooldown. So instead, just trying to force them away, and they'll go after that tier 2. It looks like there'll be no further defense coming out from Neon. They'll just allow it to go down. Well, maybe they punish now. They will find Hustler with the duel, and Hustler sitting duck. Another swap away. Looks like they won't get the duel victory. In fact, the Guardian Angel does come in time. Chain Boss also bouncing around. This Leshrac is still very low and does go down. And now Skem, he'll join in, going straight after KYXY on the Omni. It's not as easy said as done though as well. Play hard, just trying to get out of there on the puck. It looks like he will be chased down by Nuts. Alacrity trying to find the kill. He does get it with the Radiance. Now forced to BKB up. He can't TP out of there, so he's just going to make a run for it. It looks like he probably will be able to do so. Homing Missile going to be there on Skem. Skem not popping the BKB quite yet. He does now, and Alacrity just going to have to stun himself. And he does do so. Another Heavenly Grace. There's a stun from Skem once again. Alacrity, though, is pretty darn tanky, and Rappy is falling very low on this LC. It looks like he should go down, but no, the Frost Shield will be there in time, just protecting him up. Alacrity looking for a stun attempt. He'll go onto Skem on the DK, and they should finally be able to burst this DK down, and do. Jungle, and they spot him out. Skem, he has a BKB available, though Hustler going to go for the Yule straight off the bat. He is going to have the BKB to survive this and does use it. Still holds on to the Dragon form. Looks like the BKB should be enough, and now they come in. Play hard, tried to help him out from the back.
Giving him a bit too much away here. Like, they are still in this game, but it looks like they're waiting for a couple of big items to come out first before they take these fights. They might be waiting a bit too long, as even Drew is starting to be a bit of a nuisance here with his BKB up. It's still at 10 seconds. You're not going to be bursting down even the Gyrocopter at this point.
Yeah, certainly not. Could run into Nuts. It looks like they found Hustler, but he goes invis. Dreamcall, though, is committed and detection is there. A nice swap out from the Venge onto Rappy, and now the call down comes down. Looks like they are going to go after the LC, though. Chain Frost bouncing through. They'll find Hustler on the Leshrac. But once Alacrity comes in, something you don't... Oh my, he actually cancelled the TP of the Lena. Perfect positioning there from Alacrity. And it looks like Yapage has no way out of that one. He goes down.
That gap to where you'd want it as the Alchemist. They're applying all the pressure in the world now. Neon, their team fights have just not turned up to be what you'd expect right now. They haven't applied the pressure they want. They haven't bursted these key heroes in these fights. And RR, they're in a position to really exploit that. They take a tier 3, they're going to go for the racks.
They certainly are. Chemical Rage will be back up in just a second for Alacrity, so he can keep this up. There'll be no buyback from Delina yet. She's just holding on to that. Looks like they're going to be okay with letting one Rax go. Yeah, they just won't defend it. Perhaps feeling like there's just no way they could defend. Play hard. Dreamcore will land on one. BKB will be there from Drew, though, and he just mans up and tries to find straight after Rappy on the LC. Rappy will be force-staffed out. Drew is still going. Now they try to turn it. There will be a duel onto the Gyro, but he's been swapped down. KYXY being taken down by Skem. He'll go down. Now Drew falling pretty darn low to Skem. Skem might be able to do some work here, but here comes Alacrity. It's a lot of damage coming out of this Alchemist Skem. He's not invincible right now with that BKB. The Aegis will respawn Drew. Skem finds a double. Still is very low. They'll force stuff him out of there, but Alacrity will not leave the man alone. But they'll get the LSA. He does just have the full MKB up, and now they'll smoke back. KYXY will be a very, very nice target to take out first, but it's not an easy one. Dreamcall, though, will be there onto Nuts, so they'll go for the Venge first. Guardian Angel will be there in time, though, to protect this Venge. Meanwhile, Skem goes straight after the Gyrocopter, and he's just melting back Drew. He goes down very, very early on. Now Nuts trying to get out of there, but he's gone as well. And it looks like RR are definitely going to lose this team fight as KYXY falling very, very low to this DK. And well, he's healing himself up just a bit, but it's not going to be enough, it looks like, as Skem will continue the chase. Yapage will be the one to do so, but he misses the LSA. Still play hard, looping around. They just can't kill this Omni Knight. Still, a 2-for-0 trade for the side of Neon. But Neon is aware. They used the courier to spot it out. They're going to orb in now. More vision to be given. They go for Nuts. They spot him out on the Venge. Can they burst him down quick enough? It looks like they probably can. He'll throw a swap out. Alacrity, he jumps out of the pit while Drew tries to take the Roshan while they're not watching. But Skem, he runs in. He doesn't get the Aegis, but he will grab the cheese. Now they go after the Omni Knight. Once again, KYXY, he survives through all the damage, but they're still going after him. Meanwhile, in the back, Skem is controlling Drew and Alacrity. They'll lose the Aegis on the Gyro. Now Alacrity trying to fight back against this DK, but he's copping no damage, John. The man doesn't care. He goes after the Gyro once again. Perhaps now he does, though. In fact, they do manage to take him out thanks to Hustler.
Rappy was forced to back off, so the pipe wasn't there either.
Well, buybacks are coming out. Jewel will be there on Alacrity. He's by himself right now.
Oh, no.
And they just leave him be. They don't get the Jewel victory, but who the hell cares about that? There's no buyback on the Alk. In fact, they may have found another one. Do they have any way to stop the TP? No, they do not. Yopaj was a bit slow on the LSA. RR will show themselves now. Mid lane, who are they going after? It's going to be Play Hard on the puck. He'll orb out of there, and now Skem will get started. After Alacrity, he does a fair bit of damage, and he will go for the stun as well. Now Yopaj with the control of the Laguna, they can burst him down, and they do. Alacrity is gone. Can they find any more, though? The Chain Frost bouncing around. Drew just trying to man-fight everybody by himself. He can't kill off Rappy, and Skem is still going after him. Alacrity's brought back, though. He'll come back in as well. Skem still has the Satanic to use if he wishes to. He'll go after Nuts on the bench. He's literally just 5v1ing everyone, John. Nobody's been left behind apart from Skem. He just dies for the team.
That's why. So it's just that much harder for Neon to pull these fights off now.
Well, Dragon Form is going to be there. They try to go after the Gyro, and there's a nice Dream Core that comes out. But where's the follow-up damage? Skem's still going after Drew, but Alacrity jumps straight on the Lich. They haven't even got Chain Frost out yet. And with that, they've lost one. They'll lose two in Play Hard on the puck. They're still chasing Skem on the Dragon Knight. Nuts, nice swap. BKB being forced out by Skem. Nuts, though, will go down. Yopaj does find the Laguna. That'll be the end of that, believe it or not.
It's going to be up for too long. It's going to be much harder for Skem to do the damage.
Alacrity will get started on the tier 3. It's actually a lot of damage on Alacrity. They force out the first Guardian Angel. Now Alacrity, though, jumps in with an Abyssal. Skem going to be okay. It's very hard for him to fight without the Dragon Form, though. They'll refresh the Guardian Angel now, so they have two. Skem going to go back in after Alacrity. Go after the Alchemist. He's not an easy target, but there's the Dream Core coming out. Playhard jumps in the middle as well, but he's falling quite low in terms of HP. Looks like he will be able to orb away. They will lose their mid-racks.
Just takes one good fight. And oh.
They've got a Silver Edge now on Alacrity as well as the Daedalus. Skem going straight onto Hustler once again, but this could be bad for him. They will break him up, and that's a lot of damage coming out, but he pops the Satanic. He'll heal himself up once again. Still no Dragon Form available, though. Still chasing after Hustler on the Leshrac. He avoids the stun, but he just doesn't have the range to burst this Leshrac down. Meanwhile, Unstable Concoction will be returned. It looks like they will take down Rappy, though they will lose Nuts on the side of the Radiant. But now Yopaj is falling low. He should lose his life here to Alacrity, and probably will, although no. Shadowblade's up, he's outrunning them and 4 staffs away, and now the Dragon Form's back up. Skem wants to go again. The buyback will be there from Rappy. Drew, do you want to fight this? It doesn't look like he does, but there'll be a stun coming out from Alacrity. Return back to the Alchemist, and Skem is just fighting everybody. He just doesn't care. He just wants to stand there and just trade fists. There's the Yules coming out. They found the Alchemist. They get the gaze off. There's the Jewel. This could be massive. They have the damage output, but is it going to be fast enough? Not quite. Alacrity. He's fighting back with his own Satanic. Now Rappy's falling low. Still Skem trying to man-fight all of them. He'll take down the Leshrac finally, and now Alacrity almost dead. No. It looks like he'll finally go down. Drew now, he cannot fight this DK. He just wants to get the hell out. He eats a cheese, but he's been gazed up. Drew still making a run for it. Hustler buys back and comes back in. And
they lost their tier 4 though. Up to a tier 3.
There's no buyback on the Alchemist. Refresher Orb now on the puck. Skem takes up the tier 3. He's actually fighting back.
Oh my god.
Play hard. Gets a dream call out. They are going to go after this gyro. They can't afford to lose Drew right now, but there's a duel coming out. Drew's going to try and man fight back with the Satanic. He does do so, but it's not going to be great for him as he gets gazed up. Drew falling lower and lower and does go down, but he'll buy back immediately. Now KYXY, you got to get the hell out of there, sir. But Skem seems to just want Hustler. Get rid of that magic damage. That's exactly what he tries to do as Rappy will come in as well. There's the Guardian Angel, though, protecting up Hustler, but it's not actually protecting him as much as you'd think thanks to that Mjolnir of Skem. In fact, they will find the Leshrac even. The Yules is there, but it's not going to last long enough as he does go down, and that is a dieback on the Leshrac. What is this game, John?
I'm not sure, but the fight's not over, Mike.
No, Skem might turn around. Drew, you just fought back. You don't want to lose your life again. They'll go after RR on the Lich, and Skem, it's him against the world one more time. But still, they will have the damage output this time around.
Oh, my God.
Steal one. That's exactly what he tries to do. Do they catch him out in time? He has got the outpost. The bounty is there. He takes that as well. In fact, it looks like he has been caught out. He doesn't have buyback. Oh, in fact, never mind. He just got the gold.
Yeah, he 420'd it. Yeah, that talent. He's just swirling past. He's building up surplus again.
The plus service,
Yes,
sir.
yes. I would hope so.
Skem, we'll get the stun off.
my
Oh,
God.
Drew! There's the Guardian Angel, though. He will survive. Skem is copping a fair bit of damage, but he gets 4 staff back. Nuts, though, will swap him back in. Skem, he can't afford to die. He's somehow surviving with the Satanic, but he does go down. No buyback available on the DK.
Oh, boy.
He didn't save the gold for it.
Yeah.
Why?
Was he? What was he buying? Was he buying a refresher?
I believe he was. How do you defend this Ancient now? Yopaj is trying his best. He's going after the Gyro, but he's lost his life. The buyback immediate, but there's the Guardian Angel. Surely this one's over. They get Rappy on the Legion. It looks like the Lich is basically just borderline dead. They'll just go for the Ancient instead. The GG's been called.
Oh, man.
Oh, that is not the way you wanted to lose that game, John.